Alright, what's up YouTube? WK Dad here. I'll show you guys my Invoked deck. Had a really couple fun duels at locals, is testing it out. I just got kind of sick of Orcus. Just wanted to play something for fun, see what I could do, get the creative juices flowing. And this is what I came up with. So let's check out the list. Alright, so whole purpose of the deck: 3 Alistair the Invoker, searches your fusion spell. Really good. Next, we have 3 Photon Thrasher. He's a light, special summon him. This is a going second deck, so he's really good. He got Inspect Border. He can punch over their guy, punch over their monster in main phase 2. You know, try to set up. That's not ideal because usually you just want to one punch your opponent. Next up, we have 2 of the Nefarious Archfiend, Eater of Nefariousness. Ideally, this would be a Inari Fire, but I had to use what I had on hand. I didn't want to order a couple of commons. And Ran Ryu. Now, if you're wondering, where are all these for? Well, if you notice, these can all be special summoned if you control a spellcaster. And Alistair is a spellcaster. So ideally, you can drop 1 special, normal, special, special. You have 4 bodies on board. And that's not really the game plan, but that's the opportunity that gives you like all kinds of fodder for Link, Exceed, fusion plays, etc. And then finally, just 3 hand traps. 3 Ash Blossom, most generic hand trap there is. You know, generically good. It's fire for Purgatrio, so it's going in there. And that's it. Very low monster count, as you can see. Got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 monsters. No more, no less. I wouldn't play anymore. Next up, we got your spells. 3 of the really cool fusion spell: Invocation, Draw Power, 2 Desires. The thing with Desires is you want to try to get to at least 1 invocation before you play Desires. Otherwise, you kind of have to rely on another win condition. 2 Instant Fusion to go into some of the monsters in the extra deck, and I'll show you later. 2 Mind Control. We are going second deck. Again, we're going second deck. 2 Cosmic Cyclones. Pesky back row. You gotta bait the Crescendo, bait the Roar, Rage, etc. This searches Alistair. This also helps you get to Alistair. And then it also helps you get to Mystic Mind. So against decks that you need some time to beat up on, you can bait everything out, then activate Mystic Mind. Or if you know for a fact they don't have any spell and trap removal, you can Mystic Mind them and then one punch them with that card. They can't interrupt you. So that's pretty good, in my opinion. And lastly, Monster Reborn. It's the best generic extender that I could find, put in the deck. And we do play some traps. We got 2 Evenly. Again, same thing as Mystic Mind. Just sometimes the boards are just so overwhelming and you don't have much of a play. So evenly match, just wipe their board, set up some kind of defense, and then just OTK them on the next turn. And 3 Imperm. Now up until then, the deck was fairly budget. I realized that Imperms are like 45 plus a piece. Evenlies are like 10, 15. What you could do is Forbidden Chalice. And the reason why Imperm / Chalice is important is because Thunder Dragon is a thing and it'll wreck your day. The whole deck is just searching. And if you can't search with this deck, you can't play. So you need the Imperm. And evenly match, these could be Kaijus. It could be a 3rd Mind Control and a 3rd Super Poly. Whatever floats your boat. You know, if I were to do it again, this would probably be another Mind Control and another Super Poly, just so I could kill my opponent, because it sucks when you have to evenly match them and then you can't kill them, and then you can't really put up like a 38 Triff Negates. to stop them from breaking your board. So that's that. And then we just play 3 links. All Mirage, you know, summon Alistair, link it off to All Mirage, etc. Underclock Taker, and pardon me, bump the camera, and Alistair the Invoker. Really, really cool link monster. And then we play 4 Xyz, Dweller, Real Dragon, and then Utopia double package, the alternate win condition. Then for our Super Poly target, Starving Venom Fusion and Duplexer Chimera. So just 2 Cyberse monsters. So that's my out to Avermax. If I have Almirage and they have Avermax, this is my out to Avermax. I still lose something, which I found out in one of the duels, but I get rid of the card. I don't have to deal with it anymore. Also, it's generically good against Salamangreat, and then they can't heat it back and then punish you with it. Or if they happen to be playing Fusion of Fire, they can't use it to OTK you. So that's why I like that card. Plus, it's a light. You saw that I was running Instant Fusion. If you notice, it's a level 5 light. So you can, excuse me, you can summon Alistair Instant Fusion for Chimera, link into Alistair Invoker, and then you can fuse away for Macabre, because this is your light. So just a little shortcut that you can use. So running 2 Macabre. 2 really didn't come up for me. In my mind, I felt like I would need to. I wish there was more space, because I would have loved to play Elysium, but c'est la vie. Then of course Purgatrio. I'm playing Raijin. Really cool boards you can set up is Macabre Raijin, Macabre Caligula, or Raijin Caliga. You can flip him up, you know, flip him down so you can combo off, and then flip him back up, lock your opponent back out. You know, just really cool things you can do. Plus I'm playing the Ren reuse. And then finally, last is Fusion Target. Whereas Thousand Eyes Restrict, you notice I'm not playing the Earth Fusion. There's just no space. That's why I said I wish I had an Ari Fire. I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to I didn't want to purchase it online. No one had it at locals, and so I just used the Nefarious thing. I don't think it would have made a difference. I mean, I had fires available, you know, between All Mirage and Ash Blossom, or banishing my opponent's Ash Blossom for Purgatrio, so that wasn't really a huge problem. So anyway, this is the deck, guys. Let me know down in the comment section what you think, what you would change, and I'll keep trying to bring you guys more creative decks. I got a few things brewing up. I have another dragon deck. I have a kind of a plant dragon deck. I have a Shaddoll deck, and a couple other things that I'm cooking up. Let you guys just take a peek. It's got, you know, all kinds of things I'm cooking up in these deck boxes. And if you want to see them, just give me a thumbs up, and we'll get that on the channel. All right. It's Dub K Dad, and we are out in the shaky camera land.